We are
caring,
hopeful,
committed,
kind.
We are
talented,
steadfast,
courageous,
courageous.
We are
considerate,
devoted,
confident,
united,
charitable,
dedicated,
kind,
thankful,
thoughtful,
compassionate.
selfless,
We are
visionary,
smart,
supportive,
together,
We are one.
one,
we are one.
We are community.
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 Community. Good evening, everyone. I'm Rich Fernandez, president of BID Milton, and I want to personally thank you for taking the time to join us tonight. This is not how we envisioned the gala back in January, but I know you're going to be incredibly inspired and proud of your BID Milton community as you watch tonight's message of strength and courage. I also want to welcome our golfers tonight. You didn't get to hit the links this summer with us, but we appreciate your support and hope to get you out there as soon as we can. Tonight is a really special night for us, and we appreciate each one of you for being here, giving generously, and taking the time to support our incredible staff and this community. So let's get started. Please welcome our host for the night, Milton's own Lisa Donovan from KISS 108's Maddie in the Morning Show. Lisa, take it away.
Well, thank you, Rich, and thank you to everyone for kicking things off for us tonight. We are looking forward to hearing more from some of you a bit later in the program. As Rich mentioned, my name is Lisa Donovan from KISS 108's Maddie in the Morning Show, and I am thrilled to be here for my hometown hospital, Beth Israel Deaconess Hospital, Milton. BID Milton has always been there for our family, friends, and neighbors, and they need our support now more than ever. I have a few reminders and some tips on how to navigate the show tonight. You'll see at the bottom of your screen, there's a text to give information. Please text BID Milton to 41444 to make a donation. You can also make a gift of any amount through the donate button on the site where you are watching. We also have two incredible raffles. For all the golfers out there, you won't want to miss out on the chance to win a foursome at the area's most exclusive courses, including Newport Country Club and others. And we know everyone is looking forward to in-person sports, travel, and group dining in the future. So we have the Ultimate Experience raffle, featuring the best seats in the house for Boston sports, private chef dining, and more. Tonight, it's all about community, and we're going to begin with a story of how BID Milton, a state-of-the-art community hospital, has confronted the COVID-19 crisis with a steadfast commitment to compassionate care for patients, staff, and family members. I am proud to introduce you to Maureen Burns-Johnson, Director of Patient Experience, who is here to share some of her personal experiences.
I've been a nurse for over 30 years, and I've never experienced this sort of need from our patient population. The acuity, the suffering that these people incurred, seeing the increased amount of loss of life was very emotionally draining. Our ability to really pull together as a team like never before to meet these patients' needs and decreasing their fear and their stress and anxiety. This was a whole new world for everyone, and we felt the emotional toll absolutely as much as our patients did. In mid-March, when COVID really hit specifically here at BID Milton, I really saw the need for patients to be able to connect with their family members. These patients are not just patients to us. The people that we serve are our family. We are all brothers, sisters, mothers, cousins, and we need to treat each other with compassion, dignity, and respect as we would want our loved ones to be cared for. We've always been focused on our ability to heal people here in a community hospital, and having the influx of patients who were so acutely ill and needed a variety of interventions really allowed us to be able to support them in a different way. and with an urgency and a skill level that we knew we always had, that we were able to practice at a higher level as a cohesive team. Everybody stepping up and offering to help one another just makes me so proud to be a part of this amazing family here at BID Milton. And the outpouring of support that we got from the community regarding donations and equipment and food was just so sustaining to us at a time that we really needed it. It was just amazing act of kindness that kept that hope alive that we are all in it together. And as we look at where we are now and where we may need to be in the future, I'm confident that we have the skills and the team here to provide excellent, safe patient care today and into the future. Two stories really touched my heart during this time. One was from young kids in our community who took it upon themselves to make 3D printed face shields to help us with our PPE needs. And the second is a physician who made a deep connection with one of her patients in an amazing way. Before we hear these stories, I'd like to personally ask for your continued support. Without the community support, generosity, and kindness, we will be unable to deliver on our mission of compassionate, respectful care to all members of our community. Every donation is greatly appreciated, and we can't do this without you.
Wow, those were some really powerful messages of kindness, strength, and perseverance. Through so much uncertainty, it's amazing to see how the entire BID Milton staff is rising to the challenges. If you haven't donated yet, we have made it super simple. Just text BID Milton to 41444. Give whatever you can to support the hospital staff, doctors, patients, and everyone represented in our stories. BID Milton needs your support to provide the best possible care for our community now and in the future. I also mentioned earlier you can purchase raffle tickets. Whether you're a golfer or enjoy special experiences, we have something for everyone, so don't miss out. Now we have a story of a doctor and patient relationship. Trust me, you do not want to miss this one. And you'll see the care and compassion of one special doctor and the BID Milton medical staff helped one patient fight this terrible illness. Here's more of the story.
So my dad is 75 years old. Before COVID, very active. Literally the type of grandfather that is on the floor playing with the grandkids. My dad wasn't really feeling well for a few days, and then I decided to bring him to the hospital, to Milton Hospital, and he got tested, and I was in the waiting room, and the nurse came out and told me he had coronavirus.
In the early days of COVID, it was really hard. We were seeing a lot more sick patients than usual, and the uncertainty of how to treat them was really difficult for us.
It felt very scary to know that my father had COVID and that he was gonna have to be alone and receive treatment away from my sister and I.
But in this difficult time, there were good days. There were days that gave us hope, and there were patients that gave us hope, and Geraldo was one of them. I started taking care of him once he got out of the ICU. And when he came to me, he was still spiking fevers, his oxygen levels were still low, and he had difficulty breathing. And I would perform chest physiotherapy myself, and I would, have him stand up and I would walk with him to see what his oxygen levels were doing.
She made a huge difference.
I was treating Geraldo the way that I would hope anyone else would treat my father.
She would talk to us about him as if he was family to her. And she would, always tell me that she was gonna take care of him, for me not to worry about, for my sister not to worry about him, that he was in great hands.
I feel like we formed a bond and we had a very trusting relationship as doctor and patient.
That connection that she had with my dad meant everything. It really made a difference, in my opinion. I think it was Dan. I felt really confident about the fact that he was gonna, get out of this situation, and that he was, I noticed that I felt like he felt stronger about fighting, for his life.
When he stopped spiking fevers and when his oxygen requirements went down, I was ecstatic. I just wanted to jump for joy.
I clearly remember that day, and I remember just breaking down in tears over the phone because he means everything to us.
When I told him that he got to go home, he started crying, and that made me feel so happy. It was just a beautiful moment that both of us shared. If I had an opportunity to talk to Geraldo again, I would say, I just wanted you to know that you inspired me. You gave me hope during difficult times. Through you, I learned that we could defeat this virus, and I'm so thankful to you for that.
If I could meet Dr. R in person, I would want to tell her how grateful my family and I are for having her be the one taking care of my dad. She made such a huge difference. And I don't think there will ever be enough words to tell her how thankful and appreciative we are as a family.
During these difficult times, we have received an incredible amount of support from the community, and that was amazing. We continue to require your support, and it's really important to donate because the fight is not over.
I really think it's important for the community to continue to support the hospital so they can continue to provide, great care to all the patients here.
To those who have already donated, we thank you. We are really appreciative of what you've done for us, and we would not be able to do it without you. Thank you.
Such a powerful story. It's amazing to see how BID Milton combines the highest level of care with such compassion. We are so fortunate to have this resource right here in Milton. I personally would like to thank you all for participating in this virtual gathering tonight in support of your hospital. As you've seen on the site, similar to our in-person events, we've established different levels of giving: $5,000, $2,500, $1,000, $500, $250, and $100. Your support tonight will ensure that the hospital and the community is well positioned now and in the future. Your donation will provide items such as PPE and equipment such as ventilators and ultraviolet technology, improved telehealth services, and more. It will also help provide behavioral health support for staff impacted by COVID-19 and provide enhanced safety measures for patients and staff. If you haven't given yet, please text BID Milton to 41444, or you can make a donation on the website. Any level you can give will make a difference. Please dig deep. Know that your donation means so much to the patients, families, and staff who are a part of the BID Milton community. As I mentioned, I am a Milton resident and was drawn to this town because of the great sense of community. Our resolve and resiliency have been tested over the past 6 months, and I feel so proud of the way we have come together to support each other. If you've already given tonight, thank you. And now, more from the president of Beth Israel Deaconess Hospital Milton, Rich Fernandez.
What an incredible night, and we still have more to go. Over the past few months, I have witnessed some of the most incredible moments of strength and perseverance. Our staff has shown up in ways that I never knew possible. Our patients have trusted us with their care in the most difficult situations. And this community has lifted us up and kept us nourished in both body and soul. From the thousands of meals prepared and delivered to our staff, to the personal notes of thanks, to the signs on the lawns, each gesture sent us hope and encouragement. It has been a pretty magical thing to witness. I've always known the dedication of our staff, but I can tell you that in all my years in healthcare, I have never witnessed this level of teamwork and innovation. That collaborative spirit never lets up. Each member of the BID Milton team continues to show up and go above and beyond on every shift. Everyone adapts daily to the changing protocols and safety measures. Everyone does whatever is asked of them to care for our most vulnerable patients and support this community. Each day, we're faced with new challenges, and we find new solutions. Your support tonight means we can continue to deliver excellent care and caring, no matter what the circumstances. It means we can continue to be innovative with new technology and develop more efficient ways to meet the health needs of our patients. We have a lot of work to do, and we can only do it together. BID Milton continues to shine bright and serves as a beacon in dark times. I could not be more proud of this hospital and this community. Thank you for your belief in us, and thank you for your generosity tonight.
I can't tell you how important it is for the community to keep supporting us and keep donating to us. The tough times are not over. They're not ending soon. And we are here for the community, and the support back from the community keeps us here. They're amazing, and we need them to continue to be amazing. We appreciate you so much.
I walk to work, and I get the benefit of walking by all the nice homemade signs that the kids and the families in the neighborhoods have made. And it makes me so proud to work in this community hospital and be thanked, because who doesn't love a thank you?
We've heard from doctors, staff, families of patients, and from President Rich Fernandez about all the wonderful work being done. With everyone's support tonight, the hospital will be able to continue these efforts for many years to come. You've seen that the need for support hasn't diminished, and in fact, it's more important than ever. This is your time to support BID Milton. Please let us know what you thought of the stories you've heard. This is your hospital, and your feedback is very important. Also, don't forget our two amazing raffles, Golf or the Ultimate Experience Raffle. We'll be posting the winners at 10 p.m. tonight, so you'll want to check back to see if you won. Tickets can be purchased up until 9 p.m. Now, our final story of the evening. I want to introduce to you Alan and Eric, two impressive young men who have a true entrepreneurial and giving spirit. These boys saw a need for personal protection equipment in hospitals, and they stepped up in a big way. They're joining me now. Hi, Alan and Eric. I'm Lisa Donovan.
Hi.
You two are famous. I heard all about how you donated face shields to local hospitals. I have to say, that is pretty incredible. So tell me, Alan, how did you hear that hospitals needed help?
I heard that they needed personal protect equipment on the news, and I wanted to make this gear because I saw that a lot of people got infected.
Well, how many did you think you would make?
We thought, how about 1,000? Well, crazy number of 1,000 face shields, and yeah.
Wow, 1,000? That's a lot.
We actually made 2,198 face shields. So we surpassed our goal by a lot.
Oh my gosh, 2,000 face shields made? How is it working together? I know sometimes it can be hard to work with siblings.
I'm really proud of him because this might sound cheesy, but I think during this experience he really grew a lot, as a person, I guess. And he definitely learned a lot of skills.
That's really nice. And Alan, do you feel like you looked up to your brother to help you during all of this?
Yeah, because, well, I was amazed how he could take care of, all these departments and, deal with all their problems and, fix printers.
So, you said that you were watching the news and heard about the need for face masks. Well, many people would not jump in to help. Why did you want to help?
I thought that the nurses and doctors all protected us, so I thought that we had to give something back to them.
And how did it make you feel when you went to drop off all of the face shields?
For me, you get like a warm, fuzzy feeling in your heart. It's just like, it's when you really realize that like giving is better than receiving.
Well, what do you think about all the incredible work that the doctors and nurses and staff at BID Milton are doing?
Yeah, I think of them as like the heroes of the world, like the heroes that protect us and like the ones that will always be beside us.
Eric, do you feel the same?
They're real life superheroes saving the world. And we're definitely very appreciative of them.
So people out there watching you, they might be thinking about giving back as well. What would you say to them?
Doctors and nurses really need our help, your help, everyone's help in protecting them because they're protecting us. We should also protect them and donate help in however way we can.
What do you think, Alan, about giving back to your community?
Yeah, I think that if you help the community and do your part, then they might help you get through like tough times that you might have to.
You two are a real inspiration. I am honored to have the opportunity to talk with you, and I hope one day we can meet in person.
Thank you, Lisa.
I want to thank the community for cheering us, for giving us hope, for supporting us throughout all these difficult times, and for praying for us.
I just want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You know, I'm sure I speak for many here at the hospital. We couldn't have done this without your support and your help and your guidance, and you really made a dark time so much easier for us here at the hospital, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Tonight we are celebrating and supporting community. I'd like to welcome Governor Charlie Baker to share a few words of positivity and encouragement.
Hey everybody, Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker here. And I think for everybody in healthcare, it's easy for me to say that 2020 has been a year so far unlike no other. And here in Massachusetts, I can also say that 2020 has been a year here when it comes to healthcare unlike no other. And what I mean by that is our healthcare community, like the folks at BID Milton, rose to the occasion in the most amazing way possible to help us battle our way through one of the truly great disasters, whatever you want to call it, of the 21st century. And for us here in Massachusetts to have hospitals and especially clinicians, nurses, orderlies, food service workers, custodians, patient support advocates, the whole shooting match, like the folks who work at BID Milton as part of the community here in Massachusetts of caring that was so superb when the chips were down and it was all on the line. And I talk to people all the time in other states, governors especially, about their experience, what they're working on, and all the rest. And I can just tell you point blank that I come off every one of those calls so grateful that I had the opportunity to be the governor here in the Commonwealth with this healthcare community at such a critical and challenging and scary time. And to everybody at BID Milton, I just want to say thank you for who you are and what you've done and what you do. Because believe me, I got a stack of mail and a boatload of emails that make absolutely clear that the healthcare community here in Massachusetts, and especially the hospital community in Eastern Mass, played way above their game when people needed them to and needed them to most. So thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, Governor Baker, for your support and recognition of the incredible work being done right here at BID Milton.
I am so inspired by all of these stories and by all of you who have given tonight. Through these amazing accounts of resilience, collaboration, and compassion, we've witnessed a journey of outstanding care, seen the impact of generosity, and experienced the power of community. It's truly been an honor to be a part of this special night. And although we're all at home, I feel the love and care you have for the hospital and for each other. Tonight, we've captured the essence of what we can achieve when we work together. The hospital needs your support to continue this great work, and I know that we can come together to achieve our goals and make it happen. So if you haven't given, there's still time. Just text BID Milton to 41444 to make your donation. And remember, you have until 9 p.m. to purchase tickets for the raffles. Look for the winners at our event page at 10 p.m. Thank you, everyone, for joining me tonight to support BID Milton. And now we have a special treat for you to remind us all to stand by each other. Enjoy!
1, 2, 3, go. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see.
No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid.
Just as long
as you stand by me.
So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
Oh, stand by me.
Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon
should tumble and fall,
or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tears.
Just as long as you stand by me.
And darling, darling, stand by me.
Oh, stand by me.
Oh, stand now.
Stand by me.
Stand by me.
Darling, darling, stand by me.
Oh, stand by me.
Oh, stand now.
Stand by me. Stand by me.
Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me?
Oh, stand by me.
oh, stand.
Stand by me. Stand by me.
Is this thing on?
Yay! It was great!
Beautiful!
Bye!